welcome back to our YouTube channel.
Yeah, this is the 16th episode.
We're no longer counting now, we're just posting. Why count? We're no longer counting, but yes, this is another video that we'll be doing for you guys.
Yeah, happy new month. It's the month of May. It's the 2nd of May. May this month bring you good news.
Amen.
May it bring you prosperity.
Amen.
May it bring you blessings and
Amen.
health. Health is a blessing, guys.
Yeah,
health
it
is a
is.
blessing. So may it bring you health this month.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. Thank you for that, baby.
Guys, my wife is losing weight. She's glowing. She's glowing, bruh. She's losing, I feel offended that she's losing weight. Yeah? Not because I don't want her to lose weight, but then she's losing it faster, bruh, man. It's only been 1 week she's gymming, and then all of a sudden, boom.
Hi, baby, it's not 1 week, it's 2 weeks. 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
It's 1 week, 2 days, bruh.
Hey,
just three days of sleeping, and then she's lost weight. I'll talk around Montana N2 and never lose weight.
You know why? You're not taking Herbalife products. That's the reason. Anyways, let's not talk about that. But it's the reason.
Focus. Guys, I eat bananas, I eat grapes, I eat pineapple, but I just don't lose weight.
Surely there's something that you're not doing right, but we're not going to talk about that now.
It's my metabolism, metabolism is stubborn. Metabolism. Welcome to our amazing episode. We'll try and be as informative and as helpful as we can be in this episode. We'll talk about sensitive stuff. Hopefully, I'll try by all means to be as much open as I can be.
Yeah. So let's talk, baby.
On this episode, we are talking about.
I don't know why you're looking at me.
Because you promised to lead this episode.
I never promised anything, but anyways, guys, we'll be continuing, not really continuing from what we talked about the last time, which is we were talking about things to consider when you're getting married. So now we've got one thing that we would like to talk about, which is basically our current experience, or
we'll talk about how it feels when a partner loses a job while you guys are married.
Yeah, which is if we take it back to what we talked about the other day, which is we never touched on this, but what happens when one loses their job or their income, and if they had businesses, maybe they lose businesses and everything, because most of us, we marry for security, that at least this one is working, this one has got a stable income and everything's good. What happens if 2 years, 3 years, 4 years down the line they lose everything? Will you still be married to them? So now we have a reference, which is
we have a personal experience. More than a reference, we have a personal experience because of I moved to Cape Town 2018. I had a nice job with nice benefits, flipping nice benefits. I'm talking about staff breakfast. They put lunch money on your salary. They paid all your medical aid. There was no 50-50. They paid everything themselves. There was a pool table. There was an Xbox at work, guys. That's the guy's room. There was it's crazy benefits. And so I moved this side for that job, and then I stayed in Cape Town. I grew in Cape Town, and I got attached to the job. And I think because of the benefits, the ill treatments that happened, I sort of ignored them. My wife can tell you, or she can testify, there were countless times I escaped the grasp of getting fired. There were countless times. Guys, do you know when people don't like you? They just don't like you. They create all scenarios to try and dismiss you, but then I escaped all of those times.
It was not yet time.
It was not yet time. So my wife moved this side 2018, and then later on the 2018, and then we stayed together. I think for 4 months or 3 months you were not working.
No, I was never not working. Got here at the end of August, like I think on the 30th of August.
No,
September I was looking for a job. October, and then I got married. The Sinat show was when I came to visit, baby. Focus.
No, you came to visit in May.
Yes, and okay, let's not talk about that. I came here to live with you and stay with you at the end, which is, I think it was the 29th of August or the 30th of August, and I started to look for work, which is, it only took me a month. In October I was working.
Oh.
Yes, it only was a month. I didn't stay long without working. I don't know why you're so confused, babe.
Oh, okay. So from October 2018, we've always had joint incomes.
Yeah.
So we've always had joint incomes, and whether my wife works in sales, so whether she made a target or she didn't make a target, we would always be okay financially.
We were very comfortable.
We were very comfortable financially.
Very comfortable, yeah.
And considering we lived in Khayelitsha Township, the rent wasn't that bad.
Mm-hmm. We could manage it. We managed that very well. Yeah.
So when lockdown hit, just during lockdown, when we came back from Eastern Cape, we moved from the township to a sort of nicer suburb, much more quiet and much more safe, because of we could afford.
I'm not sure if it's a suburb or what, but it's a very nice area. Let's not call it a suburb. It's not a suburb. It's one of those nice, quiet areas with nice houses, but it's not a suburb.
My wife likes being modest.
It's not a suburb. No, it's actually close, and it's surrounded by a township.
Okay, hold on. Can you jog in the morning and late?
What do you mean?
Without getting robbed. Thank you. I rest my case.
But there's so many places, guys, where they are safe. Like you can jog. It doesn't mean that it's a suburb.
Second question. Are there price stands around?
What do you mean?
People selling meat and no. Thank you. I rest my case. And in the townships,
baby.
Thank you. I rest my case. Okay. At night, if we would walk out right now, in Khayelitsha, would we see people in the streets?
Of course.
Thank you. And if you walk out right now, would we see people in the streets? I rest my case.
Okay, it's fine, baby. You can visit the township.
Okay. I have a better word. We live in a semi-suburb.
Yes. It sounds so much better.
Semi-suburb,
yes.
Yeah. So because we moved because it was closer to town, it's closer to for at the time both our work, it was closer. Khayelitsha was 30 km away from work.
So now
and you came down this traffic on top of that, so you clutch balance all your way the 30 km. You clutch
Which can
balance.
take anything like 45 to an hour, or even more than an hour.
2 hours.
More than an hour just to get to work.
So
which is crazy.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
So we moved here around last year because we could afford, and we were safe, we were secure.
Yeah, and we've been wanting to get out of Khayelitsha. Like I remember at that time we were really like so done and so like we just want to leave Khayelitsha now.
There was a time. When was this? No, it was before Corona hit and everything. It was a Saturday morning, so I wanted to get my hair cut. So I have my own personal barber. I'm one of those guys. If I have a barber, I have one barber. So if you do me right in the hair, I'll come to you always.
Yeah.
So I woke up this Saturday morning. I took a drive to go to my barber. So as I come to the end of the street, right, so I can get on the main road, there was a Hyundai i20 parked there. Then there was this creepy looking guy. He's got scars on his face. He's sitting on the passenger side, right? The driver is a big guy. He's a big guy. He's wearing a Muslim hat for some reason.
Okay.
Their windows are all down. So I just stopped just before them so I can turn to the main road, right? They were stopping playing with their phones. I don't mind, I don't care. So just as I turn and I enter the main road, they start their car. Those guys followed me for a good 10 minutes. To a point it takes around 5 minutes to go to my barber, but I took a detour because of these guys literally following me. I think I called you. I called my wife and said that these guys are flipping following me. So I got scared. But then I know my area in Khayelitsha, like I know it in and out. You can't follow me there or you can't race me there. Like I literally know it in and out. So I called my friend who lived streets away. So I called him to open the garage because I'm gonna try and ditch them on the streets and off ramps so that I can just go straight to his house and then just park in. Then he can close the garage. So I managed to ditch them. And then I did that. So I parked the car and then we closed the garage and then I left and then I walked to the barber.
Okay.
I saw the I-20 wandering around, but then it was far from me. I couldn't see their faces clearly, but I still remember that guy's face who was sitting closer to me, the one with the scars. I'll never forget his face. Like I think that was the scariest 10 minutes of my life.
Okay. I remember.
It was very scary. Very scary. So
I think even that added to us wanting to leave.
It added to our cause.
Like,
it added to our cause.
It's time for us to leave. It's no longer safe in Kailicha now. And there was just a lot happening, man,
at the time.
It was just not safe.
It was not safe.
Nah.
And I'm not sure if it's okay to say this, but even when we were leaving, there was violence.
Yes. Then let's not go there.
No, guys.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Maybe let's not go there. But yeah, so we made a decision. We moved to the side, and we've been here ever since.
We've been here ever since.
I think it's close to a year now. In June, it's gonna be June or July. In July, it's gonna be a year. So yeah, everything has been good, man. The area is very quiet. It's beautiful. Everyone is minding their own business here. It's just beautiful, man. Everything is just, I love it here. I don't wanna lie, I don't have any issues. Love the place as well, which is, I think it's a very nice more like a granny flat, which is very beautiful. It is spacious than what we had. So yeah,
we lived in a bachelor before.
I think you guys know it. Yeah, you already know it.
Your stove is here, your kitchen
everything is here.
Everything is here.
So for once, we had like a very we had our own kitchen,
now we can
bedroom.
Say, maybe I'm in the kitchen. You see,
and you know,
maybe I'm in the bathroom.
Oh wow!
See, now you
do you really have to say that? But anyways, you get the point, you get the picture that we're trying to paint here. So everything has been nice, man. Until then, my husband last year, yeah, last year
month end August,
I'm not sure, but somewhere there towards the end of the year, my husband lost his job, which was unexpected.
That was very unexpected.
That was very unexpected.
So we had, my biggest fear was, I've never been.
It was still during lockdown, eh? But it was much better, maybe level
August,
2 or something.
August. Yeah, I don't remember. It was month in August though. So my biggest fear was that I've never been in a situation where I'm responsible for someone and I can't provide. My unemployment history was just from 2013 to 2015. That's all. And then I was still living with my parents, still comfortable, so it's fine. Things were provided for me. But then in this scenario, I'm the provider. So I was scared. I told my wife that for the first time in my life, I'm scared, bruh. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I don't want to make a selfish decision because I had a choice to resign or to take the dismissal, so you can get the UIF, you can get the Provident Fund, all of those things. So I felt since we are one person now, since we are joined now, let me ask you what to do. So I asked her that, what do you think I should do? Because in situations like that, your father is calling and advising you, your mother is calling and advising
you.
Everyone has an opinion. Yeah. How's the situation? How does it look? And stuff like that. Yeah. So I asked my wife, what do you think I should do? And she said, just resign. Let it go.
Yeah.
Because if you resign, you can find work much quicker than a dismissal.
Yeah, I was like, just let it go, just resign. And I think at the time I was so chill.
Yeah, she was chill. Yeah, she was very, very chill.
I don't know how I am, guys. Honestly, I don't know how I am. I was so chilled. I didn't have any stress. I think he was more stressed, and I was like, nah, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
It's
I
all
was
good.
stressed. And it's not because of I wasn't really stressed for me. More like I was stressed for what's gonna go on with us, because of our rent is much higher now.
Yeah, we have so many things,
we have so many
responsibilities
now.
and bills that we need to pay as
and
well.
We have black tax as well.
Yeah.
Remember? So I was like, I'm kind of stressing for her. You know, how will she react to this? How will she take it? All to find out this person is chilled, bruh. She was just okay, just resign. Like, that's it. No motivational speech, no encouraging words, nothing. Just resign. Show me, yeah, just resign. Don't let them build a case against you. Just resign. You find work much.
God will provide. God always provides, guys. I don't know, for some reason when it happened, it's like I knew it. Like, it's like I knew that this was gonna happen. So when it did happen, it was like, it's okay. It's like I already prepared myself that there will come a time, but maybe not in that way. But I sort of prepared myself that there will come a time that my husband will have to leave work to start up his business.
I think we spoke about this.
Yeah, we spoke about this, and I was cool because my husband has his own company. So I'm like, there will come a time where his business will need him full time, and he will just have to make a decision to either pursue his dream and stop working and all of that. So I think that helped me as well to prepare myself for such a time, because I think we've had those conversations that
we had to.
If I were to
I think we even had time frames around it, that there will come a time whereby I will have to stop working. And
I think he kept asking me that way before that. Like, he kept on asking me, maybe if I were to leave work and focus on my business, how would you feel, and so on and so on. For some reason, I just had to also be like cool with it. And I think that also.
But we didn't expect it so soon.
No, definitely not that soon.
We planned it for 2022 or 2023.
Somewhere, a few years down the line, but not like few months. And when it happened, still I was cool. I was at peace. I was at ease. I was just like, it's okay. God will make a plan either way. And
because the plan was for the business to be stable.
Yeah,
before I could resign and leave my job.
Yeah.
The business should be able to provide for us without any hustles, to be able to make profit and stuff like that. So we're like, okay, not now.
Definitely not now. The business still needs money. The business is not stable. It's not making any income.
And remember, COVID hit as well, so we didn't have any business during the lockdown periods. So we're like, yeah, this is not on.
Yeah, and that happened, and it was okay. First few months were okay.
Yeah, the first few months were okay. It's October, November, December.
We were okay. We did not have any issues or any struggles or anything. But then 2021 came. Hey guys, 2021. Yes, it's this year.
And we had so many plans, and we had so many.
Yo, guys, like, it's like things turned like within like a blink of an eye, and everything was just a mess. Guys, just 2021. Yeah. We started on a very bad note. Started with losing a loved one, which was so unexpected as well. And after that, it was just like one thing after another, one thing after another, one thing after another. But yeah, man, it's been one of those.
And I applied a lot because of after I lost my job, I had a period where I was like, I needed time for myself.
Yeah.
I needed to find who is Wonga without a stable income.
Yeah.
Or without a guaranteed income.
Yeah.
What do I do with my business? How do I become this full-time entrepreneur? You know, how do I do this husband thing now that I'm home full-time? Do I just become a couch potato? Or
it's a huge transition, eh?
And one of the things when you lose a job as a man, you become super sensitive. That's one thing that I tell you. You become focus. You become super sensitive. Honestly, you become super flippant sensitive. Even to small things, it feels like they are attacking your ego, or they are attacking your manhood, while that was not the intent. Some situations you don't take them at hand. You are always thinking there's a motive behind, or there's some sort of hidden agenda behind. While my wife is just saying them at face value, you know. And for a good few weeks, I would snap. For a good few weeks, I would snap. And my wife was like, "Calm down. I'm not talking about that." Or I didn't mean it that way. And I think the snapping and the sensitivity just happens without your permission. It just takes over.
Without you.
It's not like I permit it to happen. It just takes over. This is my personal experience. It just takes over. I'm super sensitive to what people around me say about a woman providing for the man, or one person working in the house. I'm always listening to what are they implying, you know. I never take conversations just at face value. I'm always trying to listen to what are their motives behind saying it. So it sucks. It sucks. It sucks.
And are you still going through that, or you have overcome that?
I don't know. I'm better at it. I can say I'm better at it.
So time really heals, or time is a teacher?
I was never wounded.
Okay, so time maybe taught you to be more lenient with yourself.
At least the first few weeks, because my wife was working from home, so the first few weeks of my unemployment, I was fresh. Like, I woke up every morning, I cleaned, I cooked supper at 3 o'clock.
And that stopped.
Hold on. I was fresh, guys. I was being a supportive husband. I used to make a coffee in the morning, lunch at 1 o'clock, and then I'm cooking supper in the afternoon. Well, I believe that I didn't want her to feel the strain of working alone. So I wanted to make life easier around her, around the house. Sorry, I wanted to make life easier for her around the house. Yes.
Yeah, thank you, right.
So I would wash dishes, I would clean, I would do everything. But that happened for a month. After a month, I was like, I started becoming lazy.
That was bad.
I think
that was very bad.
I think when you're unemployed, not being lazy, it needs effort. Like, it's not automatic. Because if you let yourself feel and you let yourself be, you automatically gonna be lazy.
Yeah.
I think your mind programs you that you're currently unemployed, so you wake up late, you stay up late, and you drag your feet to do things.
Is it because maybe you're stressed?
I don't know.
Depressed?
I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah, at first, yeah, he used to help me around the house, which is, it made things a lot easier. I was happy, he was happy as well. He didn't seem, he was bothered, but at least he was occupied with other things, which is, I was very happy to see that. But then after some time, then he stopped doing like nada. Stopped making me coffee, which is, that's all I wanted, coffee. Like, I like coffee in the morning. No coffee, no lunch, not cooking, not cleaning, just not doing anything, guys. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not sure what's going on. And there was a time where he was always out. I think for a full month. He did that like for a full month. And
I was always.
That was
November. That was November.
Was that November? No, this year. I think this year. No, this year, not last year. Last year you were okay. That time you were still okay.
I think it was January or something. I don't remember.
January, February, somewhere there. He was always out of the house. And I was like, I didn't mind because I'm working. So it's not like he has to stay here while I'm working. So I didn't mind. He can go out, do his business, see his friends, and then come back, of course, later. But now he was coming back very late. I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, it's all good. I love my own time as well. I love to watch YouTube and watch movies and just chill on my own. Like, I love my space, guys. But he did that way too much, and I was like, no, man. Nah, it's no longer cool now.
I think I found a coping mechanism.
Yeah.
Me being there for people made me cope.
Yeah, true.
Like, I'm one of those people that if I'm your friend, I go all out for you.
Yeah.
Like, I count you as family if you're friends.
Yep.
So, whenever my friends needed me, and remember, I'm unemployed, plus I have a car, so I'm available. So, me being there for my friends when they're going through depression or when they need transportation to hospital or stuff
or
like
whatever,
that.
like any sort of help,
I would literally
jump and go.
I would literally jump and go, because me helping other people made me cope with my own depression or creeping depression at the time. So when my wife told me that, bruh, you leaving here at 9 a.m. coming here back in 8 p.m.
9. There was a time when he came back around after 9, and I was like,
heal.
No.
Heal.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. But no, I'm okay, baby. I'm okay. But oh, yes. So yeah, man. He came back very late, and I think that was it. I actually was like so flippant pissed. I was like, no, this is totally unacceptable. At first, I didn't see anything wrong. I was like, it's all good. I'm happy that he's going out. Meaning that he's spending time with the people that he feels comfortable with. Probably the people that are probably going through the same thing as him. So at least he's around people that will sort of let him heal and direct him, and I was happy, guys. I was happy. But then it was way too much, man. He didn't have time.
I was overdoing it.
He didn't have time for me. He would be out all day. He didn't care. Like, he didn't even, like, he would at first call to tell me that, baby, I'll be late. I'm doing ABCD. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm with so and so. Perfect. He even stopped that, and I would not know where he is. I would just see his statuses. I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy is doing this and this, and he will come back very late, guys. And by the time he's back, he's already too tired. He wants to sleep, and then it would be like that pattern. And then I was like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah. So after we had that conversation, I saw that it was helping me, but it was selfish.
It was very selfish. I think it was his way of coping. That's what I saw as well. I was like, okay, it's his way of coping, but at the same time, to me, it felt like he didn't want to be at home, because he would wake up and the first thing that he does, he would just like, I think now I know. You would promise to do things around the house, or you would promise that, oh, baby, I'm gonna get ABCD, and then something comes up, he's gone. He does not even do that. He does not even come back. Or he will go saying that, okay, I'm going to buy something at the shops, and then, oh baby.
This is my experience of being unemployed. Not you attacking me.
I'm not attacking. I'm just saying, like, everything around that. You found a way to cope with everything, but it was so selfish, and for me, it was not fair. And yeah, man.
Yeah. So I think just after we spoke about that, another thing that led to that are job rejections. Like, job rejections were the hardest. Like, job with the hardest. Like, you would apply maybe 15 times a week or 20 times a week, and then 5 of those places respond, and all their responses, we regret to inform you. We regret.
Yeah, you even know that email
from you. Or thank you for applying. You have been unsuccessfully. Well, all of those things, guys. There was a time I literally applied to jobs that were beneath me, but because of I wanted something.
Yeah, you were desperate. I was desperate to get anything.
Anything would be fine.
You just like anything is fine, and yeah.
And I would get rejected even at those jobs as well, and that flipping head. And then I think it was after my birthday in March, my wife said to me, stop applying. Just stop it. Stop what you're doing.
It was depressing him. Like, I know how it is, guys, to look for work and not be able to get one. And all you get is just, we regret. That frustrates the hell out of you. That depresses you. So I didn't want that for him. And knowing him that already he's feeling like, oh my gosh, like he's already feeling like I should be providing, I should be doing ABCD, you shouldn't be doing this alone. Already he's thinking so much about so many other things, and he wants to help, and all he's getting now is we regret. I was just like, stop it. Focus on your business, and God will make a way either way. And when the time comes, I believe that God will give you a job if He wants you to have a job. But if not, continue on your business. you never know what might happen. And yeah,
I think the business being busy and exploding has been one of the biggest things that have happened for me this year. That also kept me out of depression. It also, I had two coping mechanisms. I had my business, I had my PlayStation, and my beautiful wife as well. Sorry to be with you, but you're the first.
No, yeah.
This is not for specific order, no specific order. Specific order. But my business keeping me busy the entire flipping 2 months has been
and I think also with me, I was happy that you're busy, because when you are busy, guys, you don't get time to think about a lot of things. You don't get time to dwell much on the current situation and whatever financial issues that you're going through or whatever that you're currently dealing with. If you are busy with something, you don't have time to think much. You only wake up and you only thinking, okay, what am I going to do today? How am I going to do this? You're only focused on whatever, your business or what you're wanting to achieve that day, which is, I was happy. I was like, okay, at least he's busy, which means that the business is keeping his mind away from everything that is going on, everything that is going left. Because guys, I don't want to lie, this year we've been challenged, like not only because of a job or whatever, but we've been challenged.
We survived car accidents this
There's
year.
a lot that happened, guys, but we're still standing. We thank God. God is helping us, man. Like we sing the hand of God in everything. God is making provision for us. God is just directing our steps, and I think each and every day we're just grateful, because God has just, he took charge.
That's it for this episode.
Yeah, so that we do not drag this. So yeah, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this, and maybe you've learned something, and hopefully that there is someone out there that has learned something from this. And
let us know your experiences.
Yeah, maybe if you're going through the same thing, if you're relating to maybe losing a job, and all the stress, the frustrations, and if you are a man and or you are a husband and you're not working, or sorry. Okay, you got money, and you're not working, and maybe your wife is the only one that is working. How do you feel? How do you deal with everything around it, with people? And people buy tetamos anyways, but just tell us about your experience. And yeah, that's it for this episode, guys.
Thank you for watching and subscribing and liking the episode.
And to all the new subscribers, welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for subscribing, and we hope that you will enjoy the kind of content that we create here. This is the Vakalas, and we are officially welcoming you to our channel. Bye, guys.